What's going on, guys? This is Jamie from Heroic Barbell. Long time no speak. It's been a couple weeks since the competition, and I figured now that I'm back into the swing of training that I'd bring you guys along on my next, journey, so to speak. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys already know that I have started a new cycle with the Juggernaut AI program. It brought me great success going into the Train True meet.
Yes,
Fuck yeah! But I think doing 2 meets back to back was a little bit too much for my body to handle. I'm not a young man anymore. So this block, or this next training cycle that I'm doing, is going to be a long one. So I don't plan on competing for at least 6 months, I think, unless something really cool happens, like Bliss comes out of retirement. I don't know, but yeah, I don't plan on competing for a little while. So Chad has me right back on the hypertrophy train. So these are going to be more sets of more reps. So I finished the first transition block. I didn't give a F about filming. I just wanted to go in and get the work done. But then the second transition week has sets of 8 for the bench and the squat, and then sets of 6 for the deadlift, priming myself for the following week, which is going to be the first hypertrophy block, I guess, for me, which I'm a little bit scared because it's like 7 sets of 10 on squat. I'm going to half-ass the shit out of this. That was a not joke. If you guys don't know what a not joke is, maybe I'll throw in a clip of what a not joke is supposed to be.
This suit is black.
Okay. I'm not quite...
Anyways, let's get into the first week of... the second week of training. So we started here with high bar. Now let's see how it went. This is the first set. You know what's crazy though? So anyways, let's watch the video. When I first did this last cycle, I think I started like with 130 kg. Now I'm able to do this for 150 kg, and I'm able to do it a lot smoother. Like it just clicked when I started doing it. I think maybe I've put on a little bit of weight since the competition. I've been eating Burger King every single day. We have the Sumo King at Train True, and I can be the Burger King. I hope that doesn't stick. I haven't worn heels in a while. I haven't worn weightlifting shoes in a while. You could say I haven't worn heels in a while too. It's been a while. So it did feel awkward at first, the first week, but then I kind of learned how to, squat with the heels again, so it felt good. I'm trying to think if I changed anything else. Ooh, I got a mouthpiece. Richard, my brother from another mother, Richard Cho, he just broke the American world record with his deadlift. He actually used a mouthpiece, and while he was here, he highly recommended one. So Dan from Train True ordered a bunch, and now we all look weird and talk funny at Train True because we're talking with a mouthpiece in. Side note, that thing makes me gag when I put it in. Like the first time I used it, I couldn't leave it in my mouth for more than than like a second before I wanted to puke. And actually, I think on the transition week or on one of my accessory workouts, I had to do a set of 8 on squats, and then I got up to 6, and then one of those puke coughs came out. And so instead of finishing it, I racked it and then gagged on the gym floor, and I tried to cover it like that, but I'm pretty sure one dude saw me, but he doesn't. He's a good bro. He doesn't judge. Larson press here for a set of 8, I think. It says feet up, but Dan told me I should just do Larson because you need to stabilize a little bit more. These feel terrible, these rack pulls, but they move okay, but they feel bad. Like it feels like I'm gonna like it feels like I'm gonna hurt myself when I do it. So I'm gonna drop the weight a little bit moving forward. Day 2, I'm gonna pause it for a second. I paused it at 5 minutes and like 8 seconds so I can go back and look in the video. That's a real-time timestamp, and I can hear myself say it again. This here is Gym TP. This is the newest powerlifting gym to have opened up in Seoul. It's owned by some guy named Swinger, who's apparently a hip-hop rap star. I have respect for him because he opened up like a semi-legit, I said legit weird, semi-legit powerlifting gym really close to my house. He's got big balls for doing it, I think, in my opinion. The gym is decked out with Alico shit. It's nice Alico shit. The only problem I have is that there's no like bands. There's no chalk. I heard chalk is on its way. And to be frank, I can have a really good workout here. But I always end up having more fun at Train True. I think it's because I know the people a little bit better there. So maybe if I train here for a little bit longer, you know, maybe I'll build some rapport here too. But the environment just feels different. Like, I can't explain it. But I don't feel that kind of learning tree vibe. I don't get that learning tree vibe. I've learned a lot just going to Train True, and I've met a ton of people through Train True. Now, TP is a very young gym. They opened in September, so it's maybe not even been, it's maybe been 1 month, you know, since they've opened up. So give them time, and who knows, it might develop a whole new batch of good lifters. So I want to be positive. Check out this gym if you have the time. It's a powerlifting gym. I love powerlifting, so I'm going to support it. And yeah, so let's get back to this video. So this is wide grip. No, I'm sorry. 3 count pause bench. But as you can see, it's like a 1 count pause bench because I just wanted to get this shit done with. The wooden floor is a little slippery, and my Crocs couldn't dig into the ground enough to get a nice setup. Also, the bench is fine, excuse me, but it felt just a little bit narrow. The Rogue benches at Train True are way more sticky, I guess. You can really grip into them, and comfy. Like, I feel like this is like a sports car maybe, but then the Rogue benches are like, that's a luxury ride, you know, power steering included. I think this is my last set. I think 100 kg was too much for this set of 8 on pause bench. It was I don't know. I think I overestimated myself here because it was supposed to be a lower RPE than what it was. Yeah, you can see my mouthpiece in this one. Anyways, my day 2 is always a pretty easy day. We're going to go right into day 3, which was deadlift for a set of 6. This is 200 kg for a relatively easy set of 6. I know next week I have to do a set of 8. I think I'm going to do the set of 8 with 200 kg. I think I can do it. It shouldn't be too big of a deal. I think it's supposed to be around an RP 7 or 8. Back offs at 185. I was actually gonna move up my fatigue slider a hair, but then, you know, after the first set, felt really good, so can't really complain. This day is pretty fun because it's just, you know, it's kind of like a heavy-ish deadlift for reps plus a high bar and then a bench, so it's kind of like a squat bench deadlift day with no accessories, so it's kind of a good time. I enjoy it. And then here's the high bar. This is actually, I think on the second or the third set is where I almost puked. Yeah, the mouthpiece just did not feel good at all. Also, warming up with high bar felt like garbage, and I really thought that I wouldn't have been able to do this for 8, but it's really not that bad. So sometimes if you're feeling like shit, even the smallest little thing, like a little bit of music, getting a little bit hyped before can make the set feel so much better. And then moving on to bench, I think this is, back to Larson. This felt pretty good. I want to be able to pause these a little bit better, but I don't, because it's hard, a little hard. And then this is the last day of training. This is the bench focus day, and they want me to do some wide grip, so doing a little bit of wide grip. I wish I could pause these too. This is 110, and I did this last week for 6, and this week I did it for 8, and I think I nailed the RPE. This was easy peasy lemon squeezy. So I'm thinking maybe next week I'll move it up a little bit, maybe 115. And this is the sexy new Alico combo rack that Dan ordered for Train True. I think I was one of the first people to use it. This is 100 kg back offs, very easy. But yeah, it's very sassy. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know if I show another back off. Oh, this is probably the last movement you'll see is just some safety squat bar. For some reason I felt pretty gassed at the end of this day, so I just kind of called it with 105 kg, 225 pounds. I haven't done safety squat bar in a while, so I wasn't sure how it would feel. It felt pretty good, much easier than when I did it before, so I think I'm gonna move it up a little bit in weight as I progress with the hypertrophies. Here's a bonus. This is Hulk with 495. I thought he was gonna die, but he didn't. He also managed to do I think 250 after this for a single. He lifted it, but then I'm pretty sure his back broke, so RIP Korean Hulk. Anyways, that's it for this week. I'm thinking about doing like a Juggernaut AI review one of these days, but a short and sweet one is I like it a lot. It's not easy. If you don't have the time to put in a couple hours in the gym every training session, maybe it's not for you. To be honest, any program you're going to make gains on as long as you stick with the program. If your diet's not in check, if your sleep is not in check, maybe powerlifting's not for you. That's something that has to be in check if you want to see decent progress. Anyways, that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoy this journey that I'm on. And that's it. Cool. All right.